Fifth day again, you go back to your comfort zone. So that is what we are going to talk about. We are going to give you foolproof strategies. And what is it? Because we studied these people very effectively. We went on to a whole, ride into it. Why are some people just able to do it? What is it that distinguishes them? We had discussed in the Monday, this is the second class of this week, Monday, about these stories of these people who are just able to do it. We talked about the vision. I am not going to get into this in detail about the science and all of part of it, but I want you to take towards this part. The GROW framework talks about grounding yourself, rising yourself, overcome and winning. And that's the similar strategy we are going to follow today as I'm going to take you through the growth phase, where we are first going to fix what habits did not go well with us for January, what are our lessons from it. Then we are going to rise from it. We are going to build ourselves a new routine. We are going to build ourselves a new journey. And finally, we are going to get rid of the bad habits that overcome, that get us there, the overthinking, the procrastination. And finally, we are going to go for the win. With me so far, guys? Not like this. Fill your glass with water and show me a cheers if you are into this. Water, huh? It has to be water. I know it's after 8, you might have ideas. Let's have water. So cheers to this idea, and this is the journey where I'm going to take you today. So as you know, the GROW framework is all about helping you bloom the garden and doing it. But today, garden though is very far. Today, we are just going to work on the foundations of what is it that will take you towards your habit. So we had talked about this. Let's see how many of you remember. What is the soil in the garden of your life? If you could reimagine your entire life as the garden, what is the soil? Quickly in the chat box, let's see how many of you remember. What is the soil? What is it that you are doing? Upbringing. It is your upbringing and environment. You are who you are. Bachpan se jo kiya hai, what has gone through you, what has built it, that is what you build it. Every superhero, you know, their story starts with this. This is you. What are seeds? What are seeds? Who will tell us what are seeds? Yes. The seeds are your values. See, now if you are a person who's inherently very, inherently very authentic. You are a person who believes in time. जिसके लिए time बहुत important होता है. Such a person will never be late. They will not find problems in their habit. Whereas if you truly believe inside that I am a person who gets things done at the last moment. There are many people. I am a person who believes in that. कि last minute का काम is my better. How many of you believe that? That you will go procrastinate for weeks? Sorry, 1 minute. You will procrastinate for weeks and weeks. Ki I will do it in the last moment only, right? Some people are that. Why? Because it's an inherent belief in you that I perform best when the deadline is near. So your potential. And the way you do it is also depending on your values. Some people like to sit on one stretch and finish the problem. Ki main tab tak nahi uthunga jab tak karunga. Some people are like, I'll do 1 today, I will do 2 today, and I will form a pattern. Some people are like, let me just get into this firefighting in this stage right away. Some people are like, let me first spend a day planning. Yes, different people, you might have seen it with your spouses, with your partners. The way they deal with a problem, the way they deal with anything, your parents, it goes with this. The next part is water, which is the theme of today. Today, we are going to talk about the nourishment. So you imagine you are like a little seed waiting to be, planted, and your garden is there. You have been planted. Your roots are now catching in. You have gone into the soil. You want to rise. What do you need? You need sunlight. You need water. Water are your habits. These are your good habits. The quality of water will determine the plant, right? What plant you use. If you right now throw detergent water, it might die. but you give it good water that has nutrition in it, phosphorus rich, will bloom. So habits are essentially that will grow your this plant and let it bloom. They are the habits. So if water are habits, what is sunlight? No, sunlight is not a surface, it's not just a washing powder, it's something else as well. What is it? Yes. Sunlight are your skills. Okay. So sunlight are your skills that help you get stronger. You work on your skills, you get to your strength, you discover your passion, and your plant grows infinitely. Then comes nourishing or weeding. When you put into your self-improvement, you start overcoming obstacles, your plant starts growing. There is probably, an insect that is climbing on this plant. It finds a way to grow despite it. And finally, when all of this is done, you bloom. So today, we are ready to bloom our garden. We are all going to change this into this life. Not in February. I'm not making a promise that in the next month you are going to do it. But you are going to take at least a small, minuscule step towards understanding that if your garden looks like this today, very soon it can be this. And believe me, it is you and only you who determines how fast you get towards this garden. You can keep saying, I don't have the right support, I don't have the right money, I don't have time. But it is up to you to decide how much time you want to invest into growing this garden into your life and how much truly it matters to you. So right now, I want you to take a call because I always say time is your biggest currency. This workshop is for people who truly want to work on their garden of life and it means a lot to them. Because then only you make this conscious decision of spending the next 1 hour, 1.5 hours into planning it. And because that's exactly the next question I'm going to ask you, ki how important is February for you? So I want to know how many of you really think this is important for you to plan, important for you to do, and you are ready to bloom your garden. Yes? And in case you are not ready, you think that this is not the time for me to work on my goals, you might not want to take action right now. Or you know that I'm not going to work towards it, I'm just listening. Then I would request, save your time, do something of the 2 hours, work on it. But I want to quickly know how many of you still want to continue doing it. Right? So if you want to raise your glass, have a sip of water. Water is the theme of today, right? We are going to learn about habits. So, superb. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, all who are staying back. So stay back with this intention. It's going to be a little work to do for you, little thinking for you to do, but we are going to do this. And plant's best friend. What is a plant's best friend? A plant's best friend is a good rain. So we have for you this exact habits program called the rain, called your Soul Grow, which is basically made out of 10 segments, 9 segments. We will not get into detail of the segments again. But like I said, to reset yourself, to build yourself from this garden to another, there is 9 steps. The first is personal identity, which we covered in vision board class. We talked about it. The second part of this is ritual resetter, which is the lifestyle overhaul. And this is exactly what this session is going to be about. Today, we are going to see which habits are going to take you closer towards your goals, how to do it, and how to build a better one. So how many of you are in this journey? Yes? Oh, nobody left. I'm very happy nobody left. Thank you. Thank you so much. Boost my confidence because today I'm going to do something crazy. Something we have not done in any of my workshops before. I'm going to ask you to vote, but it's a very unique kind of vote. Surya, can you see if you can launch the poll from your laptop? Can you just check if you are able to launch from your laptop? I'm going to ask you guys today that how do you want me to take a class? Sahil, recording will be there, but jitna maza aane wala, I'm telling you, I'm going to take you on a ride. Today is I am very excited on the last month of it. I'm sad that January is going, but I'm so excited to have this planning party. Surya, you can do the polls. Can you give me a hi? Surya is, by the way, my Albert to my Batman. She is my wingman. She's the one who gets me to, if I am able to do this, she's the one who gives you messages. Any recordings, any issues, you can reach. Okay. Superb. You can do this, right? So you can launch a poll on left and right. No, yes and no. There is a yes no poll. You can launch that. I want to know, guys, today I have two methods of taking this class. And this is the first time I'm doing this. One method, you saw the PPT one. I'll ask the question, wait. I'll ask everyone, you get it. One is the PPT one. And the second method for you is we will do it ourselves in a notebook. So as you know, my notebooks have become now coveted. Many of you have requested me. Last month, we had planned like this. Oh, I can't see this. Last month, we had planned something like this. This is how we plan our records. So which method do you want to do? We had planned 2024 this way. Do you so yes if you want to do this method? No if you want to do the slides method. Some people have told me, I've got mixed reviews. It's professional to show like that way. So do you want to go professional way or do you want to go this way? Okay, notebook is winning by this. Okay. I did not even have to take a vote for this. Yes. How much Surya has got the percentage of yes? Notebook. Okay. Showdown. Cool. Yes, this ring is Niranjan only. I got specially made. See, it's like this. See, it's Niranjan. So I made this. So it's symbolic that he's always in my hands and in my control. Okay, let's go. So for this, you will need, of course, a notebook, a pencil. This is something I've been recently making, clay things, a pencil, a pen, whatever you have, colors. And if you have them, sticky notes. By this time, you all know the sticky notes in this. So if you have them, otherwise just relax. I am boosting, I am becoming a sticky notes influencer. This is a unique niche job. Maybe I should reach out to them and say they can send me some supplies. Okay. So today's class is very special. It is for the procrastinators. It is for those people. Now, who is it for? Let's decide. It is for those people who can't take that final step, who subscribe to the gym, take up a course to do it, get a hot physical trainer also, have done everything, but when morning mein they have to go to the gym, maut aa jati hai. Something happens, you get possessed, you can't step out. How many of you are this? How many of you are there? Taken course, not able to get through that final step. Yes? How many of you are the final steppers? Then this is for the people who have very high momentum in the beginning when starting. I will today smash it. I will go run. I will become the entrepreneur. I have made vision board. Bol diya to bol diya. Bas, it's done. And then suddenly it drops. Dropouts. How many of you are into this? Then there is a third category who has reached to a certain serious level of disappointment with the both methods, and there is level evident. They have reached down to a level why even. Kya hoga karke? It's not like my life is going to change. It's like going to be like this only. There's no point. You'll go to the gym, you'll find a girl will marry you, then she'll leave you for another better one. You're going to end up like this only, right? And my favorite kinds, this is me. कल से पक्का. I promise. January तो चलो निकल गया. It went like that way. But I will definitely do it from February starting. And that's why you have come. Or there is that person who is like, this month is gone. I will do it from my birthday now. Still birthday. Yes. So if you are in any of these categories, then today's workshop is going to be about this. It's not going to be about people who come motivated. I have to change my life, who have taken an extra dose of dopamine today. And they are like, bro, just give me a habit tracker. I'm going to tick in towards I'm there. This is not for a very highly motivated person. If you are a highly motivated person, this is not. This is for a low motivated person who has high guilt. Yeah, I'm making plans and not doing again. So how many of you are in this? Admit it to yourself. यार अब तो चलो इतना I have to given it to you. Admit to yourself. If you are an LMP, type in LMP. How many of you are LMPs here? Important. That is also LMP. Okay. Shweta, Pragati, Rini, Vibhor. Okay, Anjali. All right. So all of you LMPs are also, that means let me procrastinators. I have written the spelling wrong. Okay. You all are LMPs, right? Procrastinate. Kal se pakka. So today's workshop is going to be all about this, and we are going to do it in the most crazy way possible. So first, before we start, even though January wasn't that good for you, or it might have been very good for you, before we start any chapter, we start with a proper farewell, closure. We will give you today what your ex did not give you, closure. So let's start with reflecting on what went well in January. What happened?
I like that. I'll give you what your ex did not give.
Okay, so if you don't have a sticky note, you can do it on paper. Get for it, no worries. Yes, highly motivated, but even not taking the steps, Ankita, means procrastination, right? On some level. Then you have to identify what is that voice that is not doing. We'll get into there. Okay. So we'll start with this. If you know me by now, I will, you know that I have also done a Ho'oponopono for January. I think I had a fantastic year. We had so many outbursts. Like, it's not doing financially very well for us, but I'm like learning so much. This year has been very good. Today I met a friend, made a friend. It's been a good year. Let's see. Okay. So let's start with what are some of the goals that you set in the starting of the year that you said you would have done by January? Tell me in the comment box also. Maybe it was I'll be more regular at gym, or it was I will complete a project, or it was I'll go on a vacation, I'll do something. What are your goals, different goals that you put? Because starting of the year, mein to people put many goals. I know there will be many. We'll filter them. You can see it across this. There must have been a health goal, a wealth goal, and a relationship goal. So what were your goals, some of you, that you had? Okay, lovely. देखो एक तो all old student, new students, I'm still letting you go. But new students, old students, you're supposed to write goals in a very certain way. I've always told you something like weight loss. This is not a goal. This is a statement. This literally gives zero information to your brain, to your body, anyone, what you are going to do in life with it. A goal is, I want to do XYZ because I will do this by. Okay. So supposedly your goal is, let's see, I will post Instagram regularly on Instagram. Okay. I want to be more active on Instagram and post because I need to grow my brand and create revenue for myself. I will do this by actively scheduling my content every morning at 10 a.m. This is a goal. Do you see a difference? If your goal is to walk, say, even if it is to walk 10,000 steps, define it more. I want to complete 10,000 steps because it is high time I work on my physique, and by XYZ time, I want to get into my ideal figure. I will do this by tracking my steps every day in a habit tracker. Or I will have an accountability partner, or I will listen to audiobooks while doing it. Okay, so start with this. Anyways, this is, we'll work on this goal model more. This is called a more of a SMART goals. So your goals are this. Okay, how many of you understood this now? Be as more specific as you can. Your brain and body have to work in sync to help you get towards this goal. You have to give them sufficient information. You tell them, I want to read more. What does reading more mean? Maybe reading between your partner's lines could be a reading more for you. Maybe reading conclusions is your this for it. So you have to tell them, I want to read 3 books minimum this month because I want to grow myself professionally and personally. This I will do by keeping a book, by reading a book for 10 minutes before sleeping every day. Yes, got it? Understood? Okay, superb. So take a minute, write your goals again. I'm also showing you visual thinking. So when we decided to become branding coaches and help people build brands, many of them asked, what is different in you guys? How is Elevate different from any professional event for digital people and all? I told them, because my method of teaching them is about visual library. It's about thinking from your mind in terms and pictures that you understand. I pay a lot of focus into helping people understand through visuals and all of it. So it is a great way to do it for people who believe in critical thinking, who believe in conscious living. That's our UNT. For example, you see goals. I see, why can't I write goals like this? And I write it here. So this is the power of visual thinking, and this is the power of how you all should do. For Lifecraft members, next Sunday, this Sunday, so we have Elevate. Next Sunday, we are going to talk about brand story, how to build. And I'll teach you that. Can you share that black diary, Niranjan? So this is one of the hacks that I'm going to talk about today is when you write it down, when you do the physical planning, when you invest into it, trust me, the probability of you getting there is increases infinite. So I just want, it's a different program. Lifecraft is a program for people to build passion, but don't get into it. I just wanted to show that we are going to work on building our brand story in the next class, next to next Sunday. And this is how we are going to do it. What are the monsters you faced? Who were your allies? What made you change your mind and decided to fight? So interesting class planned for you. Let's get back to this. So I want you to be more creative, get your spirit out, go crazy with your pencils, make as much as you can. This is your space. Love this, Priya. That's a goal. Score 1. So you can give yourself a score here. Priya 1. Okay. Cool. So let's go. Next one. So if you have done with your goals, let's revisit January again. I want you to make a circle. Then make a ridge here. Add 2 ribbons. Okay. And here you write things that went well. Give yourself imaginary titles. Give yourself medals. If you have been somebody who has been doing a lot of yoga, say it, yoga champ. Many of you must have done the Habit yoga Guinness World Record thing. You can mention that. Oh, it's blurred. Okay. Don't worry. They are looking at their beautiful notebooks, not my notebook anymore. Their notebooks are also beautiful now. Maybe you joined SoulFlow and started doing the classes. Maybe your big win is you were able to block someone out of your life. Big wins. So your big wins. And they don't have to be great as I saved humanity from cholera. What do I say? If you are not a sun that lights up the whole earth, you can be a lamp that lights up the street. So it could be a small win like I got a haircut or I spent 2 hours thinking about something. A win, okay? If you run out of space, it's best, no? Then you can give yourself a certificate also. And it is certified by SoulFlower. I am telling you, you are a certified champion. Nobody says it. You can't even say it. I am telling you. We send this message to so many people. Only you guys answered the call because you are serious action takers. So you can give yourself a medal in this also, action takers. Thank you, Surya. Yeah, I deliberately gave Surya her offer letter on January 1st, so she can be a part of this from the first year itself. Okay, big wins. Cool, done. Comment in D. I hope you have so many wins that you take another 10 minutes to write, but can we go on to the next? Yes? Done? Wins. My win is I did not order a lot from Swiggy this time as last week. Although the moment I'm saying this, I'm getting a craving. But we'll get to the class. Done? Cool. Okay. अब good गया है तो bad भी होगा. So next is what didn't go as well. What could have been better? Tell me in the chat box. What was it that you wish you could have done better? If I had not done this, if I had, say, spent little less time on reels, ate from outside a little better, watch less TV, could have spent more time with the family, could have been more kind and could have been more regular at posting content. Tell me, action takers, what is it in the chat box? Let's go. Okay, good. It's nice. Craving management, controlled food. Okay. Good. It's so brave of you guys to admit all of this. Mine is, of course, I'll tell you mine. Mine is should have read less. Most of you must be facing with reading. My problem is I start reading these awful mystery detective novels like Couple Next Door, Wife Upstairs, all these very deep mystery novels. And then I lie to Niranjan and I keep reading till night and then I wake up late. So I wish I had read later. Okay. Now the next question is, What can I do better in February? What can you do better in February? February is literally a window of opportunity for you. It's a chance to do it. What can you do better in February? Tell me. Can you sleep a little earlier? Can you, probably, what do you say, spend less time, track your day better? What is it? What is the strategy you're going to do? Superb, Diksha. Yes, you have it sorted. This month you're going to get there. Yes. What else? Superb, Priya. So when will you do it? Put a time. I will plan my day in the night. I will plan my night routine there. How will I plan? Put it out. Okay, great, Vibhor. Yoga from tomorrow. What else? You all know it. You guys, I'm telling you, you people are smart enough to know exactly your body and mind know exactly what are good habits and bad habits. वो अलग बात है that you keep justifying that no, this is good. Stress eating is good because you deserve it, pagal. You need this muffin. That conversation you have, but your body knows it's not bad inherently. Okay? I'm planning daily instead of weekly. Superb. So, Rohan, what time will you plan this every day? How will you do it? Be more specific. Okay, I will keep a new diary and I will plan in it every 5 minutes in the morning after brushing my teeth. So, eat less. How will you eat less? You will eat less by watching your portion or by entering into Healthify. What is it that you're going to do? Work on my project. Everything planned now. Okay. Super. Okay. Lovely. You've planned it. So now in this workshop, I don't call it a workshop, I call it a virtual experience. So let's do this. There are two ways I'm going to tell you to build a better February. Okay, two ways I'm going to tell you. Two hacks. These are amazing hacks, and these are the perfect ones for procrastinators like me who fail to plan, who fail to struggle, who do it. First way is the aha moment. I'm going to reveal to you in 2 minutes what is this aha moment. It's going to be like, whoa, and all. The other one is your heart lighting moment. This is the moment that you're going to take from your life for a long time. Your brain and your heart will smile and you will do it for a very long time. So today's class is about these two journeys that I'm going to take, the first aha moment and this. Okay. So stay till the very, very end because I have this very crazy for you. Okay. So let's get to this. So get back to the one that you said, what can I do better in February? Okay. Some of your common answers were, I'll write down the common answers. Eat less, exercise more. What else is there? Journal more, maybe.
Journal more, stay accountable, less social media.
Less social media.
Less TV like that.
Okay.
Control cravings.
Okay. So be prepared, guys. This is going to be a big moment. Have a sip of water. I want you to prepare yourself. Building up because it's going to be a great drop. One mistake that all of us do, and so have you done, is you've thought too small. You've thought too chota. How? All of yours, these ones, are at a habit level. None of you said, I will be a person who believes in a healthy lifestyle, or I will be a healthy person. Yes? Or I will be a person with more control, with more impulse control. If you see the difference, comment in wow. If you see the difference between a habit and this. So here is your first aha moment for all of you. All of you struggle to be consistent or struggle to get to the goal because you are fighting for the habits level. I will do this, I will correct this, I will fix this, I will build this. You all are focusing on the habits level. But what needs to change? And the habits, what I said, are the sunlight. It is the water. But before I put in water to this, I need to have a seed. I need to have a roots. I need to have something, right? So you all are working on a very superficial surface level, whereas you need to work on your identity. If you don't change who you are, if you don't change the person, how are habits going to work? Is it going to happen that one day you will wake up, God will give you a wish, you will wake up, and that wish will make you immediately become a person who starts doing yoga? Will you suddenly become a person who gets this energy to read books? Something needs to change. And it needs to change on a physiological level. Whenever people tell me I'm not being consistent, I ask them, what do you eat before? Because the food you eat literally makes you. It needs to change on a mental level where you get over your mental beliefs about this and you change your belief about it. You know, I am a person, healthy person. Then it goes on a social level. The people you hang out with. If you hang around with 5 smokers, you are going to become the 6 smokers. If you hang around with 5 gossipers, you are going to become the 6th gossiper. Because all of this determines. So before you go on to fix on, I'm going to read more books, I am going to exercise more, I am going to, build myself up there, you need to build your identity. I am a person. So for example, where is the life book? It's here only, na? Give me. And this I've told you many times. We sometimes forget and get there, and I'll remind you all of this. Rather than saying, I want to be healthy, why does health mean so much to me? Work on the fact that I know that, death is inevitable. But how my body would be at that point of time is my choice. One of the things I wrote is I don't plan to have kids anytime in the future. So I have to look after myself in the old age. Hence, health is so important for me. If my value is independence, if my value is freedom, of course, I will need to have better health because I need to enjoy that freedom. Yes? If my value is love, then I need to practice more ways to get this out. So your habits will follow your identity. So first process before you go on to, I want to do this, because you'll do it for 5 days, 6 days, and then you'll get out there. Build on your values. And that is why I'm saying it. And today is actually literally the last time I'm saying it to you, because because tomorrow from tomorrow we start the orientation of Elevate program. This is the last call for you all to join this Elevate program, where this is exactly where we will be doing it in much depth. We will be discovering that the root cause of this is not the values, is not your routine. Niranjan has taught you calendar. I can teach you routine. You can read every book. But unless you read out your foundation, unless you work out what are your strengths. For example, my strength is not waking up in the morning. It is not there. I am not a person who can do it in there because none of my values have it. So rather than that, I have tried to make my habits shift my moods. So I do it according to it. So only when you know the problem is when you will know the solution. So day one, we will build our values and strengths. We will help build a routine based on an energy, not on time, but which energy in it. For example, a small example I'll give you. Me and Niranjan used to have the wonder routine that we have taught you, morning meditation, all of this. But then we realized it puts us in a very thoughtful mood. Morning 2-3 hours is our highest energy peak. We wake up rested, we wake up with energy. So, like Big Boss style, every morning now we wake up with a Bollywood song and we are dancing and doing tracks and all of it. 15 minutes, that's it. Just a light sweat we break into. And I enjoy it so much. Now, why? Because for a very long time, Niranjan was trying to wake me up in the morning to make me go for a walk, to ask me to do stretching, all of this. I am inherently a lazy person. I am a very comfort person in my own person. None of this going out will work for me. So I decided, I sat down and thought, me and Niranjan love dancing. And my goal is that one day we go to some friend's wedding and dance in their wedding for it. Maybe it can be Arjun next. So we want to prepare a dance. We want to be that couple who anywhere can go and break into dance, whom Europeans will think and think Bollywood mein aisa hi hota hai. So now every morning, whenever the song plays, I am up and dancing. So our biggest energy is this. So you learn how to use your values to build a basic and to build the routine that goes best for you. Cool. So morning we wake up with this and then we are in a tremendous energy. We go into the kitchen, we start cooking, preparing our meals for the rest day. And by 9 o'clock, we sit down to do deep work till 12. So much planning, so much consciousness because we have looked at into our routine what our values are. So Elevate is going to be all about this. I'm going to talk about start with why. Why is it that you want to become an entrepreneur, a creator, a coach, anything? And then based on your values, we'll divide what is it that makes you happy, what will help you the work, what will help the world, what will make money. So when you realize that just being good at your habits is going to make you more money, going to make you more happy, you are absolutely going to love it. Please get sticky notes if you are there. Tomorrow orientation will give you the rules. Day 2 is more for serious entrepreneurs or people who want to start coaching, build a side hustle, just discover their passion and their innings. I want to do something that I leave behind in this world, a legacy. So we will be playing a very nice brand quiz. I'll be teaching you very basics. What is an interpersonal, intrapersonal brand? Who are you? And this is my favorite model, a 5-finger model who will identify who are you, what is it that you have to sell to the world, what is it, how do you make the world a better place. So we'll be working on some limiting mindsets and all of this, and this brand new journey. And this new brand journey can be yours for, I know it's a very coveted program, and I think it's a last time probably I'll do it in a while because 2 days is a lot. It's for 1,500. 2 days, spend these 2 days with you, and I'm going to tell you, promise you, you are never going to fail with these habits again. Because you're going to work so hard, you're going to fall in love with yourself. And when you love yourself so much, you will do everything to give it the best treatment. Think of your child, for all those who have children and all. You would do anything to make them happy. You have gone sleepless nights to take care of them. That's what happens when you have a passion, your baby, your business, your brand. You fall so much deeply in love with it, you are going to do everything to do it. कहने में we say body is a temple, body is a temple. But if you truly embrace the spirit of body is a temple, you will not touch a burger again thinking that, oh God, how can I let this come into something so pure and divine? Yes. So that was the aha moment. How many of you had this aha moment? You need to work on your roots identity to change your habits. Yes. How many of you had an aha moment? Tell me. Comment an aha if you had an aha moment. That this is more deeper than I thought. This is not just about me not doing it. I have to work on this. Yes. Lovely. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you didn't understand, of course, reach out to me later. So all those who have been a part of my previous classes or even the follow us on Instagram and all. By the way, I hope all of you do. Can you share the link, Niranjan, of Instagram? You know that we are very planners of this. I have been planning with you for long. I have taught you habit trackers, how to perfect, we have done this creative way of planning. Every month, I try to bring to you a new way of planning, health, skills, all of this we have covered in detail. And yes, I like doing it so much, I can do it again. This is the most favorite day. We have the way we used to approach before is this. Some of you have already got our welcome kits. If no, they will be shipped to you next month. So you'll have a copy of this. So healthy habits, all of this. I used to plan an ideal routine. Okay, how to schedule my life. This is what I did on January 31st. I wrote in this that our morning routine is going to be more of this dance. Okay, mind map. Then this is the level of planning that I do. But before this planning, it all comes with introspection. Who did I become in 2023? Bad thing I quit in 2023. Bad habits I continued. 3 people I admire the most. So it is a product of deep planning, then only can it routine emerge. Okay. So don't worry, these deep questions we'll all do in Elevate. Elevate is there. And eventually we would come with a plan like this. Rani, the welcome kit is a special prize for our platinum members and our Lifecraft members. It's a set of things they can do to build all this, like the SWOT one, all of this. So January, February, March, okay, I would do a 90-day sprint. Some of you have planned with me, ki whatever is the task, I write this there. And as it is done, I put it here. So I'm done with this, done. So morning dance routine, done. Skincare routine, I'm doing more regularly, done. Right? So this is the method. Does it like look nice to you guys? Cute? Want to do something like this? I don't know, Nikita. Somebody gifted me. It's a very plain brown notebook. You can do this. How many of you want to do this today? Yes? So, unfortunately, today we are going to do something very different. Now, the problem with habits today, we are going to dissect the brain of you people. You know, when you procrastinate, when you are able to do a good habit and you are not able to get in there, we are going to first dissect this brain with a knife. Okay, let's dissect. Okay, is it visible on your screen? Right. Yeah, while you guys register for Elevate, tomorrow 5 p.m. is your orientation for this. And tomorrow 8 p.m. Niranjan is going to teach you the tree of life. He's going to help you draw to manifest. Niranjan, can you give me your phone? My phone is not working. I think charge ran out of charge. Because of charge. So give me 1 minute. Huh? So while we talked about this dissecting the brain, let us understand. And today, what is the class theme? We are going to create your cheat day. What is the concept of a cheat day? To do any habit takes a lot of willpower. Yes, to wake up in the morning takes a lot of willpower. Walking takes a lot of willpower. But a cheat day takes no willpower. Yes, you're understanding cheat day, right? 5 days you have gone on a diet. 6th day, you are like, today is my cheat day. I will eat 1 pizza slice. Then next day, you are like, 1 day I left, now let have 1 day. Then 1 more day, and by the end, it's been 4 weeks, and your gym membership is calling, why are you not coming? Yes, cheat days. You are like, oh, and then you feel very guilty that 1 day I ate and I cheated on, now I have to suffer. You decide this month I will not do any kind of shopping. I will not spend money on the wastage thing. But then the second it comes in, you go to and spend it. Impulse. Yes, understanding it. So we are going to delve deep into the concept of, so we are going to do of cheat days. I want to understand that if these habits that we mentioned, those things you wrote, what you want to build, habits you want to make, those are tough to do. So one is tough to do habits. 1 second, I'll just connect the camera. If one column is tough to do habits, I want you to write in the corresponding one, which are the easy to do things. What are the things you do on a cheat day? You want to sleep more? You want to enjoy more? You want to spend time? What do you do on a cheat day? Okay, how do you treat yourself? Sleep more, order food, okay. So this is high resistance habits, low resistance. Watching Netflix, low resistance, right? Just click on it and it just becomes fun. Sleeping for extra 10 minutes, low. I want you to write this in it. What are those things that are extremely low resistant that happen to you so easily? कभी भी बता दो, कर लूंगी. Watching reels, I think watching reels is very low resistance. You can just do it for flow. What are the things that get you into a flow? And you do it regularly. Like for me, it is definitely reading novels. High resistance is, of course, workout. Wake up in the morning. Saying no to carbs. Low resistance, Swiggy, Instamart. Okay, super. So ideally, if you do all of this, you should not feel, you are going to enjoy, you're going to be happy, right? This is going to be like a day that is going very easy, low resistance is going, you don't have to put any energy into it. So based on all of this is going to sound a little sarcastic, but I want you to make for you a cheat day. A perfect cheat day where you don't have to do any of these high resistance habits. I want you to make a cheat day today. Very different from everybody tells you to make your ideal perfect day, to put into it, wake up at 6 a.m., eat breakfast at 10 a.m. I am asking you to make a cheat day, a day where you are going to wake up at 6, but scroll reels till 7, then sleep from 7 to 8. Chill karna hai yaar, we'll chill. We'll then order, get a lazy breakfast. What is your favorite cheat day? What do you do? Maybe I sit in a spa. Maybe I'll order a nice breakfast. Of course, I'll call off work. Aaj kaam thodi na karenge. No work, no to-do list. Today is the day and I'm going to enjoy. Don't do this with guilt. Do it with the happiness. I'm going to have a great cheat day. You deserve it. What is a cheat day? I'm telling you in the best spirits. This is not a trap. Maybe I'll have a late lunch. I'll go out to a cafe and have a lunch. I have worked hard very this week. I deserve to watch a movie. I'll watch a series. I'll do this. What is the definition of this? Even though I know most of the habits that you write here are the habits you are trying to get over, it's okay. Write this. Yeah, imagine a day where everything is just going in a flow, no resistance. Imagine if you were a kid and said your parents are not there, what will you do? So I'll do shopping. I'll be able to do some shopping in peace. People are writing all nice things. I know surface. It's okay. We'll dig more and elevate deeper, but it's okay. Okay. Now, just think. And this is the most bigger advanced solution that I gave you. What if that resistance that you face when you do this, when you are doing your cheat day activities, ordering a pizza, you can spend half an hour on Swiggy ordering the perfect dinner, right? But half an hour on meditation seems bad. Yes, it happens. I completely get it. But what if, and I want you to be very careful when I say this, your life's problems, all the goals that you can, all your habits can be fixed if only Exercise karna jitna tough, how much effort it takes to exercise is the same effort it takes to order something on Swiggy or to scroll. Yes, yes, if your idea, and I want you to be very careful and understand, the second you understand this, you do it. What if you could rewire your brain into thinking that a burger is not the cheat meal I want? What gives me the ultimate pleasure is a salad. Wouldn't that be a solution to your problem rather than working on a habit of eating healthy? What if you could reprogram your brain into telling this that dude, I don't like waking up till late. It's annoying to me. I am a person who loves getting up into the morning and breathe more air and doing it. So stop screwing with me, stop making me wake up late. I have to wake up early now. Don't you think that would be the solution to your problems? Yes. How many of you get it? How many of you don't get it? I'll explain it to you once again. You have 100 energy units, 100 rupees of energy units. To play games, to watch a Netflix series takes you 10 energy. Barely lagta hai kholo, it's your default state. After coming back from work, you pamper yourself and you put it. Whereas going to the gym takes 70 of your coins. So you don't want to do it. Now, if there was a mechanism in which your brain thought that going to gym is 10 rupees and going and eating that extra burger is 70 rupees, wouldn't that be the awesome way? So the conclusion of this is you need to reframe for yourself what is the meaning of a cheat day. Rather than telling yourself that today is a cheat day, I will order from outside, you have to rewire yourself into saying 6 days of the week, I worked so much on my body. My body feels great, not so much cramps and all, but I'm so proud of myself. I am going to reward it with one whole day of rest. I am not going to feed it with the extra toxic food and all of it, but I'm going to give it an expensive Subway salad. I'm going to have a healthier food today. I will buy kale. Do you think a person like this will fail at habits? No, because they know what is it. So this is something I actually picked up from Niranjan. So I am a person, if tomorrow next day is it's a holiday, at night I will start watching movies. Okay. कि नहीं कल तो ऑफिस कल तो काम नहीं है, I will wake up late. Do you do it? How many of you are in the habit? Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Yes. You do that. And then next day, at night, you remember what a movie I watched last night. Let's watch one more movie today. Anyways, it is Sunday tomorrow. You watch once more. Then you wake up on Sunday with a tired face and you're like, shit, tomorrow is Monday already. I have done nothing. Then you panic through the day, go through it, sleep exhausted. Monday morning, you are exhausted. How many circle of life is this? Story of life is this? Right? So that is because you have programmed yourself to say that a good treat for yourself after a hard day of work is watching Netflix. Imagine if you told yourself, oh God, 5 days of a week, I worked so hard, I gave in myself. Today I deserve 1 extra hour of sleep and 1 hour of reading. Rewiring, programming, communication, telling your brain what you want. So if you truly want to follow habits that make sense to you, that grow to you, first start changing this mind shift that what makes me happy. If you keep telling yourself, pizza makes me happy, your brain will biologically, physiologically get into that strength of mode where it tells, okay, then every time we see a pizza, we'll this. Which is why brain restructuring, understanding who you are is so important. Because that's when you understand truly that this is what I want, this is I do. So let us do. Okay, have a sip of water because next we are going to dissect a brain and go deep into how to change this decision-making process. So you can do it till then.
Superb. Hey, can you all hear me? Am I audible?
Oh, you are Niranjan. Audible is an app for audiobooks. Guys,
Yes, I mean, you
please
can
use
jump
audio.
back. Beautiful. How many of you had absolutely amazing, mind-blowing moments today? Comment in MB. MB mind blown. If everything we've shared today, bulb on, right? Absolute bulb on. So see, as we share this, a lot of you might think that, hey, these guys are perfect, they've always been this way, and it's just easy for them to say, what do they know about me? What we want to tell you is, we were never this way. Let alone sincerely, even for me, I was the person who was known in the family when I was a child as the pudgy kid, that overweight kid who loved eating. My favorite meal was rice with potato curry with extra. So, I enjoyed eating everything, and more importantly, I enjoyed sleeping. In fact, I took it as a pride that on a holiday I would wake up only 2 p.m. 2 p.m. I'm not even joking, 2 p.m. So, if you think waking up at 10 a.m. is a big deal, I've been there. I've woken up at 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. So I took pride in that. The key difference is back then, I sought pleasure in the fact that I could sleep late, and I took a pride in myself. Even to my friends, I would boast that, hey, look at me. I'm super cool. I can do this. But on the other hand, the moment I realized what I was making a mistake and I made the shift, and it doesn't happen overnight. It slowly happens as you start changing the way you look at life. That no matter whether it's a working day or a holiday, I would rather wake up in the morning and have that 2 hours by myself. I would like to see the morning sunrise. I like the silence and peace of the day. The clarity that I get by my morning ritual, that is what I would prefer any day.
Yeah.
Over sleeping late. Once this change happens, and I truly started falling in love, I didn't start seeing any of this as a chore. Life started just turning up. And that's exactly what we want.
And I'll give you one very practical example. When we went to Lonavala and all, the food was great. I had actually spent one whole day planning what food would eat, and it became a whole, it was amazing. How many of you were in Lonavala, by the way? You'll tell the food. So every one of us gained weight. Niranjan lost weight. Okay. So when we came back, he went, I was regretting going to the gym. Ki, nahi yaar, I don't want to get you. And then I was like, and he's like very excited. And he's like, look, I have lost weight. So then I asked him, how could you do this? What is this? How are you able to do this? Because every meal we would see those sweets, we would gorge, we would do it because our mind went into it. We are on a vacation. Vacation mode hai, so we have to splurge, we have to do it, we have to get into there. That's because our definition of a default state is ordinary life may we will do this, vacation life may we will do this. We have a definition set in our mind. Now, Niranjan has been able to rewire himself saying there is no concept of a vacation or cheat day. You have a lifestyle, you have moderation. Right. And this, and that is why, of course, and he was a person at Lily, he's very hungry and all of it, but his desire to have this lifestyle is greater than that craving to pick up and eat.
That's the thing. Once you start falling in love, and not to get into the specificities of what I ate and did not eat, but once you just start falling in love with the life that you want to build and the sort of person you want to be, then you stop falling into peer pressure. That's the number one thing. It's a game changer. Number two is you live by principles rather than the situations that are there right around you. And once you get this, there is absolutely no more struggle of any habit building.
Right. And don't worry, I'm not just going to leave you with a theory and all of this. I'm going to give you, if I've given you the problem, I will also give you the solution. So today we are going to go deep inside your brain. In fact, everyone's brain. We are going to inspect what happens when you start doing something that is high resistance and how you go through it. Okay, let's start. So I am going to write here, having a cheat day. You can write the bad habit or the vice that you are trying to get off. For example, having a cheat day could, for you, it could be splurge on shopping. For me, cheat day means not going to exercise and eating and pampering, sleeping more. That is a cheat day, okay? Got it? Anything that you want to write in, let's for uniform sake write this. Or a meal. So this is how I want you to program your brain and to think about this, how to get it there, okay? The first question you ask it is, do I really, really want it? At that time, though, yes, 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 yes. I want this pizza. I want this so bad. I want to just watch this next episode so bad. I want to just lie down and doing it. Yes. Okay. Maybe you are a sorted person like Niranjan and very much ahead of this, which means you lied to me before when I asked you if you are a procrastinator or not. If you can say no, I don't really want it. I wanted something else. I basically want comfort. I don't want a cheat day. I want a day to heal. This is the stage we want to reach. Champion stage. Star it. This is being stoic. Satlan Londa. एक बार बोल दिया तो बोल दिया. No. Okay. Then, yes. Yes, your inner demon, your voice says yes. Then you ask it, do I need it? I mean, as in need it. Like 5 days I was working out well. I really am seeing a little change. Do I really need this? Want to pata. You know the difference between want and need. Anyone doesn't know? Want is something जो मुझे चाहिए. Need is जरूरत. I need it. Do I need it? For example, 5 days workout के बाद you need a heal today. Okay, you need to heal. For example, you haven't spent money for a very long time and this is going to be the first month that you will not spend. Or you meditated for 5 days and today you are like, बहुत हो गया and all. एक दिन rest करते हैं. Do I need it? Okay. Two voices will come. Yes, you deserve it, babes. You worked so hard. Pamper yourself. How many of you hear this voice? एक डे तो बनता है. Yes. How many of you? Yes. एक डे तो बनता है यार. One day तो I can chill यार. Chilling is part of this. Okay, stress eating, stress shopping, stress binging. Here, you might still be a rational person. Might be you are too tired or stressed at it. You are like, not really. I would rather self-preserve. And this is the word that I wanted you to get into the dictionary. Because one thought process I want to change from you in beginning itself is cheat days don't exist. What exists is self-preserve days. These are the days you use to get yourself better for the next 5 days. These are the days you take a break to prepare yourself for the rest of the days. These are the days you slow down. How many of you like this idea of self-preserving over cheat days? Do you want to be a cheater? Because Rahul is a cheater and life didn't go very well for him. His first wife died. Second wife cheated on someone else and broke his heart. So if you don't want to become... Rahul is a cheater. It's from that movie, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. You don't know Bollywood. Go away. Okay? So self-preserve is this trick that I'm trying to teach you. Start seeing, change the definition in your brain. Associate pizza with pain, not with pleasure. associate having a really expensive salad, a very persimmon fruit, and arrogant with this. This is how I do it. I treat myself by not adding toxins to it. What kind of treat is this? I don't understand when you are putting toxin into it. Okay, so let's do this. Self-preserve. Now, if this voice comes, okay, then you say yourself, do you want to keep this belief? Now, why is this important? Many of you, even in this workshop, would be like, but I like doing it. It makes me happy. But then some of you would be like, no, I don't want to. It doesn't make me happy. It makes me feel guilty. It makes me happy for those 10 minutes. But later I feel a lot of shit about myself. Okay. So if yours it is yes, I am okay to be this person. Like I have voluntarily make a choice of sleeping late because I don't feel guilty. I am very good with it and it does not affect my quality. I have been able to make it my strength. It's yes. Okay. Or it could be no. I want to change this belief. Okay. So how many of you want to keep this habit? And there's no judgment. It is all based on your values. What is important to you, what is not. How many of you want to change this? And it can be for certain things. For example, you don't want to change the habit of saying watching movies at night because you feel it adds to your information, it adds your knowledge. But you might want to change a habit of, say, buying books. Cool. So if it is yes, the secret is moderation. If you want to eat yourself, give yourself a salad, give yourself a brownie once a week. You because you feel that motivates you. Varna main rahi nahi sakti. If there is no motivation, I can't do it. You keep it in moderation. You monitor. Ki okay, if I'm shopping, I will put up a budget. Where does my money go? Where does my this go? If I'm doing it, I will make a habit tracker to see what it is there. Then I will evaluate its pros and cons. Am I losing something with this? Is waking up 1 hour late in the morning making me lose something very important in life? So this is what you do. Okay. Now comes the part if you want to change this belief, the magical mantra. Actually, there's nothing magical in it because we have already told you this 100 times. Schedule in a calendar. If you haven't got this class of how to schedule in a calendar, please ask Surya. She will share the recording of this, finding your 25th hour. Prepare to-do lists. Affirmations. Affirmations work amazing on mind rewiring. Keep saying to yourself, I am a person who believes eating food is trash. Eating junk food is a trash. I am a person who hates the concept of cheese and burgers. Right? So this is the method you need to follow and doing it. I know right now it doesn't make a lot of sense, but the next time when you are having this thought in your mind, go through these steps, keep it out, follow a little. Now, today was about me. I was giving the lesson, but now what I want you to do, and this is something you promised me you are all going to be action takers. I want you to pick this up for any habit of yours. First of all, you'll have to do it from the starting. I want you to work on the January goals that did not work. Okay. You say bye-bye to it. Things that went really well. Things that did not go well. What can I do better in February? And here, I want you to add one more column. Who am I going to be in February? Is the screen not shared, Niranjan? Ek baar show.
Shared here.
Yeah. Maybe you are joining from phone, that's why. Okay. Then you are going to plan a cheat day. Okay. And then on this cheat day versus this, you will write what is your new definition of self-preservation? I will tell you once more. Yeah, I'm telling her. I'll share with you once more. Otherwise, she will also write it there. I'll share again. Okay. It's full charged. Okay. First is you will say bye to January. What were your goals? What could you have done better? Your wins. Okay. This is January. For February, which is what we did it here, you will write, what can I do better? Right now, Swiggy is giving me a notification to get in. It listens to everything. What can I do better? Second is, who can I become? In February, I will become a person who is true to their words. I will become a person who uses her strength, who uses creativity in every day, practices more love, who is more consistent. Okay. And you will write your cheat diet, your cheat day, okay? So basically, what are your habits that require very low resistance? So cheat day. Supposedly eating from, write your restaurant, famous that restaurant eating from say KFC. Watching XYZ type of movies. Then here, which is your SP day, self-preservation day, right? What is your new definition of a special preservation day? Which means instead of eating from KFC, I will have a, I will make a smoothie bowl. Put realistic ones that you can really enjoy and do. Okay, so this is going to be my special day. Okay. So this is your homework, and I want you to, and today I'm going to ask you to give me proof. I'm going to ask you to give me a proof that you are an action taker, and this is the call to action for you. The first call to action was, of course, Elevate, which we had asked you to join in. The second is this. I want all of you to post this on the Facebook group. All of this task, I want you to give it on Facebook. And this is not for, what do you say? This is not just for this, because I can guarantee you, and this is, sorry, I'm not guarantee you, I can tell you, one of you lucky winners, even two, will get a free pass to Elevate tomorrow. Elevate, which is happening there, it's 1500, and there, those who write the most perfect version of this, not the most perfect version for me, for you, who finish this homework will all get passes for this. Okay. And who knows, maybe your dedication can get you to get a free pass to the next Elevate program the next Lifecraft as well. All right. So please do this homework, and we love giving gifts. There will be unexpected gifts for you. So I want you to do this. Tomorrow we have class with Niranjan at 8. where he'll teach you to draw a tree of life, how to get in more success, happiness in life with it. And the Elevate orientation is at 7. I'll reach you there. You join, drop the FB group.
Yeah.
So I want you to make a commitment towards not just you right now. I'm just dropping the link right now. Go to Facebook and make this commitment. You can take a picture of whatever you made notes today. You can write a note. I vow to make February 2024 the best month. Or this commitment that you said, I want to become this person. I want to do this. Do it all. I have fantastic prizes waiting for you. All of you who are taking action, just go for it, guys. This method, I'm genuinely telling you, don't focus on मुझे सुबह उठना है, मुझे habits करना है. These are all these ways. Nikita, this is the heart lighting way. When you understand that you need to work on your definition of a cheat day, you need to change your default state. I'm not getting into the concept of more identity building in here, but you need to start changing the definition of what brings you pleasure and what brings you pain. If you associate in your mind telling that relative is bad, that relative is terrible, going to their home, doing anything with them will be a huge thing. But on the second, if your perspective of this person changes and you're like, this person is amazing, you will find excuses to go to that person. So that is the magic of this method, that you tell your brain, you tell your method and change its definition. It can't happen overnight. It's not like today you will wish कि कल से I don't eat a burger and doing it. I am a person who's there. But active working on all of this will get you to never fail at it. And the biggest proof is Niranjan. Or any of the people you see. This entire week we are talking about the importance of vision for this precise reason. If your why is there, all of this will just fall in place. Okay. Can you drop the Elevate link again? People are asking. Cool. So I hope you had a great time. If you have any doubts, this is a good time for you to type in and I'll unmute you. Just type in, I have a doubt, and I'll unmute and you can ask your doubts. Anyone? Thank you, Nikita. I'm expecting that homework, although you already have Elevate joining, you are doing it, but I want you to put your homework out there. Take action. It will take just around another 30 minutes to fill all this and doing it. 15, 20, do this and go to sleep today, guys. Smallest step you can take, literally no big step, just do this. Just absorb the feeling that you're going to become a new person and you will become that. Okay. When we join the next Livecraft and all, we will be working a lot on this only, reframing, changing identity. I will share it in the group, Rohan. Thank you, Vinuta. Absolutely. On Facebook, you can share what all you learned from this also. Thank you so much. So I will give Surya the screenshot of the homework and all of it. She will share it with you guys. I told you it's not going to be a class because normal people who have no problem following habits and all, unko to I can give a planning, they will do it. But what about the people who have been consistently failing? And you know this. We have had Zen Gym also for long. There's a reason why you start, fail, and doing it. I want you to get out of this whole chain of this. Because most of these students I have, you are not able to think beyond this only. It has become your entire reality. Ki once I become consistent, then I will do it. Right now, though I can't wake up in the morning, how will I do this? So once I want this to get out of your head. I want you to be consistent. I want you to be having good habits. And then let's just build your bigger vision of a better world. These habits are surface level. This month, focus on who you want to be. And the right habits will follow. Thank you so much, Shweta. Thank you so much, Dhanalakshmi. Do tell me what part did you like the most? Which part of it did you resonate most? You let me know with that also. Okay, thank you. Any doubts? Anyone? Please unmute and let me know. Okay. So please share all this with me, all the things that you have made. I want to see your colorful notebooks. I want to see this. Thank you so much. Would you like to show your notebooks? I want to see how your notebooks look. I do it in notebooks so you all feel comfortable and you also like it. I want to see your notebooks, guys. Show me. I can't see the shine. It's so blurred. All of yours have virtual background. It's सब ऐसे बंद करके बैठे हैं. All of them have closed their cameras and take it. Okay. Shweta's I can see. Shweta and Flora both have fallen with sticky notes. Wait. I want to make it bigger. I can't see it. Oh, lovely. This is even animals. They plant, they're different shape, butterflies and all. Shweta, once more, and I'll check yours also. Shweta, show. Wow. Hey, Shweta, you are a very big action taker. I think you can buy sticky notes. Treat yourself to have sticky notes. Lovely, Flora. Were you able to catch up? Yes. Okay. Oh, she's made a vision board also. Shivani is also there. Show. See, I'm increasing the sales of these things. So I should get affiliate now. Thank you so much, guys. Juberia, beautiful. Tanya, lovely art. Please share it on the FB page as well. I love seeing all this. Okay. So I'm sending this mind map to Surya now and she will forward it to you guys. Okay, tomorrow 8 p.m. is the class for art and 7 p.m. is your orientation elevate is going to be very short. I'll just tell you materials you need, printouts you need to keep, worksheets and all of this. Very small class. Don't worry. And I'll give you a little more vision again, like what do you want to work with and what you can do, all of that I'll tell you. Okay, chalo. Thank you all. Thank you so much for attending this session. Have a great, fabulous February. Feb is my theme of this. I just want it to be as fabulous. Grow. Keep us in touch. Next time when we have this monthly planning again, join in and share how has been your this journey. Cool. Okay. Bye bye. Have a great day. Bye, Disha. Bye.